Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another daily energy draw. Tonight is the new moon in Leo, so we are going to be using the Moonology deck. Now, make sure that you listen to Monday and Tuesday's daily energy draws because we did talk a little bit about the energy that was coming in. They did say that it was going to feel lighter, some light activation, some new codes and downloads that was going to make the energy feel lighter and create some forward momentum. So make sure you do check out that. Also, an announcement, I am still running the sale, the Flash Summer Sale for $5. I will pull a card. Just one card, just like here on the Daily Energy Draw, and channel messages meant for you. So for $5, if you are interested, feel free to email me at susanddawnspiritual@gmail.com. I'll get you all the information so that you can decide if that is of interest to you. All right. This is going to be for Wednesday, July 31st, 2019. Wednesday, July 31st, 2019. Thank you. We have a new romantic cycle begins. I almost just want to leave it at that. Like, I almost don't even want to channel any messages with that. Can we just leave it there? I like that. So you see the scales on this card? What I'm actually getting is that anything that was out of balance within your connection before is now going to be in balance. And if this could also resonate for those who are, there's going to be new love coming in. So it could be your connection if you're in a relationship. It could be new love with a new partner, or it could be old love starting up a new cycle again. So take it as it resonates for you and your situation. Always take it as it resonates for you and your situation. But there's something about your experience where there was an imbalance. It could have been an imbalance within the relationship or the connection, but I'm also hearing imbalance within yourself. So perhaps you weren't receiving. Okay, so perhaps there wasn't reciprocity in the connection or the relationship. Perhaps you weren't balanced in your giving and receiving mode. Perhaps you were too much in your masculine energy, which is action and I don't want to say taking because it's not that, but action, taking action, and not in your receptive mode. You weren't in your allowing mode, in your feminine mode, which is all about flow and receiving. And you have to balance both energies. You have to, because you have both masculine and feminine energies within you, even though you are a predominantly divine feminine or divine masculine. You have both energies within you, and those have to be in balance. That is what the divine feminine or the divine masculine is all about. Otherwise, it is the distorted versions. So if you were not in balance within yourself, you could have been swinging too far either way, where you were giving too much or you were receiving too much. And that either way, it causes an imbalance. And I'm actually hearing the words an imbalance in the universe. It doesn't allow for your manifestations to come in. It doesn't allow for your abundance to come in, because either way there's a block there. Either way there's a block. Even if you are receiving too much, that is a block itself, because the universe responds to flow. And if you're giving too much and you're not in balance, then in some ways you're going to be blocking the flow in some area of your life, is what I'm hearing. So, coming into balance. Your connections, your relationship, even your relationship with yourself is coming into balance, and that is starting a new cycle for you. It's starting a new romantic cycle, which is positive. I'm also hearing the words self-love. So as you step into balance within yourself, and as you step into, I'm hearing the words appreciation, appreciating yourself, finding gratitude for your life, finding joy and vibrancy, they're saying, for your life, then you are stepping into romance for yourself. And as you step into romance for yourself, then you see that reflected in your partner. You see that reflected in your connections. Because what they're actually saying is romance is not just, whining and dining and flowers and chocolates and all the stuff that we've been made to think it is. Romance really is about cherishing connections. It's really about treasuring one another. It's quality time. It's affection. It's physical affection. It's words spoken. is intimacy. Romance is intimacy. And we equate it with all these other things, and that's nice. It's nice because that is the physical display of all the emotional connections, but it's really about the emotional vulnerability, the emotional intimacy is what they're saying. So that is the new romantic cycle that is starting. Something about balance, something about flow is what they're saying. Something new here. Putting the past in the past so that you can move forward on your journey in this higher vibration of self-love. And again, as you come into that place of self-love and happiness for the self, that's reflected in your outside world and in your partners, in your connection. And then that's what brings us in. That's what brings us into play, the romance that you're seeking. And again, that's not to negate, all the, the picnics and the walks and, the sunsets and all that stuff. Like, that's all lovely. That's not to negate that. I love that stuff too. I'm a romantic at heart. But it's not negating that whatsoever. It's just an understanding that it's all about they're saying the words vibration, it's all about the frequency. It's all about the self. So as you come into that place of self-love and self-romance, it's really about taking care of the self and showing affection for the self. As an example, they're reminding me, I love flowers. I love flowers. And I love receiving flowers. And I'm not receiving flowers. But every time I'm at the market, I buy myself flowers because I love filling my home with that happiness, and it brings me joy, and it makes me feel vibrant, and it makes me feel happy. And that is romancing the self. It is, what are you doing to make you happy, to bring joy and love into your life? Because that is just a vibration of romance. Romance is just a vibration and frequency of love. So as that happens, then you start to experience it in other ways. You have people bringing you flowers. You find flower stands along country roads. You find, flowers, that you can stop and smell the flowers. That kind of thing. That's just a stupid example, but it's all about self-love first. And that opens the doorway to the romance and the connection with others, the affection with others. And that's what's beginning. It's an open doorway, one of balance, one of harmony, and one of equal, I don't like the words give and take, but equal flow between partners of affection, which is beautiful. That's beautiful. So I'm excited. How about it? All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today. Let me know how you guys are doing with the new moon. Let me know how it is affecting you. Let me know if you guys get flowers. And we'll be back tomorrow with another daily energy draw. See you guys soon.